All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this boudoir Facebook ad. Going to diagnose this if we believe it has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. So BLCS is when the unique CTRL of our boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. That means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of every 100 women's brains, which means fewer than 6 out of every 100 women that our ad reaches, we actually have a non-zero chance of them buying from us. So we actually got to get this number as high as possible, but 6% is the minimum. Below 6%, we got a real problem, and we got so much more we can get out of it. That's because a unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. Extremely common, seems like everyone's got it, and everyone believes it's normal, but it's not. It's a symptom of a deeper root cause. The deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, which we'll see more about at the end of the video. We also know that a boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a boudoir low-click advertiser. So our universe is taking shape here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And BLCS is treated with boudoir pre-click optimization, aka boudoir Pico. Treatment takes about a week. We know this because we invented this. We've done it a bunch already. And pretty simple. We duplicate the original ad, leave that one, running or off, whatever, and we treat the duplicated ad. Once the duplicated ad is treated, after about a week, then we keep whichever one rolling, which has the highest metrics. And it's always been the boudoir Pico treated ad has the highest metrics after. Now, once treated with boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment. So we move from having the 3 pre-click mistakes to now we have pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates boudoir brain entry boost in our boudoir Facebook ads, aka, our unique CTR all is above 6%. Finally. And a boudoir Facebook advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our full universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. And then we got treatment, solution, boudoir Pico, takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment. We become a dominant boudoir advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost. So that's our universe. Now my residency, we now found some boudoir Facebook ads, brought them back to the hospital, tested them. First one, and its unique CTRL was 4.3%. So we can see that since unique CTRL is under 6%, BLCS is present, aka yes, boudoir low click syndrome. But now we got the solution for that. BLCS treated with boudoir Pico. Takes about a week, so we did that. We did the treatment, got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. And we found out the original boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. So they're spending 10 grand a month on that original boudoir Facebook ad. Now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. So it's a difference of $3,700 a month that they can simply pocket. They don't have to spend it. Is 100% that was being wasted before. It's like pocket that $3,700 a month, like phantom profit, bonus profit, and not actually, well, after 12 months, they're it's like a 40K bonus for no extra effort, no servicing more clients, nothing, just simply by being more efficient. Next, part of my residency, second part, found a second boudoir Facebook ad, brought it in to the, brought it into the hospital and found that the unique CTRL 1.39%. So unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, boudoir low click syndrome. So we know we can solve this that way. We got the solution. So we treated it with boudoir Pico, took about a week, and got the unique CTRL up to 9.13%. So we found out the original boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on that boudoir Facebook ad, then they Well, now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the boudoir pico treated ad, and they'll get their ad into the same number of women's brains. So 8,400 that was being wasted, now they pocket it. They don't need to spend it anymore. 100% of it was being wasted on the original. So it's kind of like $8,400 a month phantom bonus um, that they're acquiring. And as a result, more and more, at the end of 12 months, that's something like 100K phantom bonus back in their bank. Um, and essentially, without doing really any extra work. Finally, I had a patient come through. So his unique CTRL 5.03%. So okay, unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, boudoir low click syndrome. And as a result, well, we've got the treatment. So we treated it with boudoir pico, takes about a week. Got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. Found out the original boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. So if he was spending 10 grand a month in the original boudoir Facebook ad, he now only needs to spend 3,300 bucks a month on that boudoir pico treated ad to get that ad into the same number of women's brains. And that difference, 6,700 bucks a month, he no longer has to spend. He keeps it in his pocket. $6,700 like phantom bonus basically every single month. And as a result, after 12 months, it's like an 80K bonus, not having to do any extra work, nothing. So overall, the average boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look at the numbers here. We got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. Take the average of those numbers, it's probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So, and if they're spending more than 10K a month in boudoir Facebook ads, then approximately 5K a month of wasted ad spend can be eliminated, and they can actually keep that in their pocket. And that's kind of like 60K over the next year, approximately. So the average boudoir, so approximately half their ads. So going to diagnose this, see if we believe it has BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome with a unique CTRL under 6%. So we got the below creative cluster mistake here. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we believe we're trusting what Facebook tells us to fill out for our ad is the best things for us to fill out for our ad. But the consequence when we do this is actually way more women scroll by our boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6%, contributing to BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome. And so that hurts us, and it actually helps Facebook because Facebook can serve more ads per unit time. So Facebook's hustling us, they're tricking us here to get more money. Next, we look at basically next we look at the creative, the photo, BLCS, see if that contributes to it. So we got the, looks like an ad mistake here. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we believe that our boudoir Facebook ad should look like ads, because that's what every boudoir Facebook ad looks like. They look like ads as well, and not everyone can be wrong, can they? Not everyone's wrong, right? But what I've seen, all the boudoir Facebook ad backends I've seen and that I've tested, 100% of them have had BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome, because everyone's making the same exact mistakes as everyone else. So the consequence of this, way more women scrolling by our boudoir Facebook ad than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6%, and increasing the probability we have BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we'll look at the see more headline, first 2 3/4 lines, Facebook newsfeed mobile. It's the only thing women are actually going to see on the newsfeed. And here's what we got. We're only choosing 25 women. All right, so this is, yeah, this is a lack of context mistake. False belief that basically the lack of context of who we're actually speaking to. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we actually believe um, that we actually believe that we are providing enough context to maximize the amount of correct women clicking through our ad, clicking somewhere on our ad, getting our ad into their brain. But now we're not even close on this one. So consequences, way more women gonna be scrolling by our boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, and actually gonna be, um, you know, basically pulling down our unique CTRL under 6% and contributing to BLCS boudoir low click syndrome. So taking all this into account, do I believe the unique CTRL of this boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%, meaning it has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome? Yes, I do believe this boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome. So if you're a BLCA with BLCS, so boudoir low click advertiser with BLCS, and you you're spending more than 10 grand a month on boudoir Facebook ads, and you actually do not, you're seeing the market get more saturated with more boudoir photographers. So you're seeing, anytime someone gets a new iPhone, they're throwing out their Google My Business profile that they now do boudoir, or they get a new camera and they're posting in the mom groups that they now do boudoir shoots. So it's getting more and more, basically it's getting more and more. Saturated, more competitive, and you're seeing, inflation rise, cost of living rise, and everything. And you're actually hoping you're already optimizing the business, optimizing other parts of the business. Less, basically, same effort, more results, or less effort, same results. Optimizing there, actually pull more profit out, and you're now ready to do that for the Facebook ad part of your business, because you see Boudoir Pico, you can save on average approximately 5K a month. Eliminate that in wasted spend, put that back in your pocket so you don't have to spend it, and increase your so that'd be like 60K over the next 12 months approximately. And you actually want to get the outcome of using the Boudoir Pico treatment, and you want to achieve pre-click alignment PCA and acquire or become a dominant boudoir advertiser with Boudoir Brain Entry Boost, so that you can be on your way to being the #1 boudoir photographer in your city, then shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM when my basically when I open for a new patient intake, then shoot me a DM. And my DMs are closed right now. Yeah, I'm not accepting new patients right now, but when I am, shoot me a DM and we will see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.